What happens when a single cruel joke, tossed casually at a glittering engagement party, detonates a secret so powerful it stops the music, freezes every smile, and exposes a truth no one was supposed to hear? Before we go any further, subscribe to Roots of Revenge, hit that like button, and comment right now. Because stories like this don't whisper, they erupt. The room shimmered with excess. Crystal chandeliers, designer gowns, champagne that cost more than most people's rent. Cameras lingered quietly at the edges, catching laughter, clinking glasses, curated perfection. This wasn't just an engagement party. It was a spectacle. My sister Serena stood at the center of it all, radiant in white silk, fingers wrapped tightly around her fiancé's arm like ownership. Adrian Vale, tech mogul, media favorite, the man everyone called untouchable. And then there was me, standing near the dessert table, half hidden, wearing a simple black dress that suddenly felt too plain for a room built on applause. I felt Serena glance my way again and again, like she was waiting for the right moment to strike. She raised her glass. Instant silence. "I just want to thank everyone for being here," she said sweetly. "Friends, family, and even my dear sister." Polite laughter. "You know," Serena continued, eyes locked on mine, "some people chase success, some chase ambition, and some—" She paused, smiling wider. "Hide behind boring little jobs, pretending they're better than everyone else." Laughter rippled, louder now. My chest tightened. I stayed still. "I mean, honestly," she added, "I'm shocked she even understands what's happening here tonight." Applause. A whistle. Cameras zoomed in. I swallowed. Years of swallowing moments like this. Then Adrian looked at me. At first, confusion. Then recognition. Then fear. He slowly set his glass down. "Wait," he said. The room quieted again. Serena laughed nervously. "What?" Adrian's eyes never left mine. It's you." I met his gaze, calm, steady. "Yes," I said. His face went pale. "You're the judge?" he whispered. A collective gasp tore through the room. Serena turned sharply. "What are you talking about?" Adrian swallowed. "She presided over my case." The music cut. Whispers erupted. Phones lifted. And everything changed. The silence after his words was heavier than the music ever had been. "What case?" Serena demanded, her smile cracking. Adrian couldn't look at her. His eyes were fixed on me like I was a verdict walking toward him. "It was sealed," I said evenly. "By law." Serena laughed, sharp and brittle. "You're joking. My sister? A judge?" "I am," I replied. The crowd buzzed now, whispers overlapping. Someone muttered Adrian's name like a prayer gone wrong. "You said it was handled," Serena snapped at him. "It was," I said before he could speak. 5 years ago, financial misconduct, corporate manipulation, people lost livelihoods." Adrian's jaw tightened. "You didn't have to be so harsh." I looked at him. "I followed the evidence." The room leaned in. Even the cameras had stopped pretending this was a celebration. Serena stepped closer to me. "You knew this whole time? And you didn't say anything?" "I wasn't allowed to," I said. "And even if I were, I wouldn't have used my position for personal drama." She scoffed. "So you just let me get engaged to him?" I met her eyes. "You mocked me in front of everyone tonight. You didn't seem concerned about honesty then." A murmur of agreement rippled through the crowd. Adrian ran a hand through his hair. "This doesn't change anything." "It changes everything," someone whispered. I remembered the courtroom, his confidence, his smirk, how it vanished when the truth piled too high to deny. "I never abused my power," I said quietly. "Not then, not now." Serena's eyes glistened, not with guilt, but humiliation. "You ruined my night," she hissed. "No," I replied. "The truth just showed up uninvited." Serena's voice trembled as she turned to the guests. "This is private. We're ending this now." But it was already too late. Phones were everywhere. Live streams had started. The story was out before she finished the sentence. Adrian grabbed her hand. "Let's go." She yanked it away. "You lied to me." "I protected you," he shot back. I stepped aside, giving them space. I'd said enough, but Serena wasn't done with me. "You think you're better than us?" she spat. "Always have." I shook my head. "No, I just chose truth over applause." That hurt her more than anything else. Guests began leaving in awkward clusters. Whispers followed them out like smoke. One woman passed me and whispered, "You were brave." I didn't feel brave. I felt tired. Adrian's reputation was already collapsing in real time. Messages buzzed. Calls went unanswered. Sponsors pulling out before midnight. Serena sank into a chair, mascara streaking. "My life is over." I paused. "It's not. But it will be different." She looked up at me, eyes hollow. For the first time, she didn't look superior. She looked human. By morning, it was everywhere. Headlines, clips, commentary, engagement party turns courtroom. Tech moguls past exposed. The judge who stayed silent. Social media exploded. Some praised me, some accused me. Everyone had an opinion. Serena canceled the wedding within 48 hours. Adrian disappeared from public view. As for me, I returned to my courtroom. Same bench, same oath, because power doesn't come from humiliation. It comes from restraint. The audience reaction was split, but loud, and the conversation didn't stop. Now I want to hear from you. Was silence the right choice? Or should the truth always come sooner? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Share this story with someone who needs it, and subscribe to Roots of Revenge for more explosive, emotional stories where truth collides with pride. Because sometimes, the quietest person in the room holds the loudest truth.